Hey, everybody. Hey. This is Dr. Dietrich. Thank y'all very much for joining me on my second personal book launch. I'm very excited to be here today with my guest, and let's see who's going to join in. First off, let me check off with my guest. Can everybody hear me? Okay, very good. I'm waiting to get the go ahead, but I'm very excited to be here today. And thank you very much for joining me. I'm Dr. Dietrich, America's Relaxation Doctor, and the day is finally here. So let's see who joins in. Okay. Okay. So probably thank you, Juanita, but I don't want that to be interference. Thank you. Okay. Oh my goodness. Thank y'all very much for coming here. So I really appreciate y'all, whoever's coming in, to put in the chat where you're coming from. If you're watching the replay, please hit replay and just still mention where you're coming from in the chat, okay? So as I mentioned, I am here on my second personal book launch, and it's actually a companion to my best-selling book, Relaxed and Ready: A Simple Roadmap for Reducing Workplace Stress and Frustration. Okay, and in here I actually wrote a multitude of different things, including what you feel causes you stress at work, if you're in a toxic work environment, dealing with challenging coworkers, how stress affects you and your health and your different bodily systems. But then I also talk about relaxation, the benefits of relaxation, how you can actually declutter your workspace and make it more zen and promote calm in your workspace, and then just so much more. Okay, so I'm grateful if y'all can purchase a copy if y'all already have it. So I'm very happy to be here and see that y'all are joining me. I see Angelique is here, Natasha is here. Thank you so much. And in addition to all of you who are joining me today, I would I would love to really thank the people who have been kind enough to join me this afternoon. These wonderful people of different walks of life. They're in my guest suite right here, and they're here to join us today so they can color and show that no matter what you do in life, you can try and find time for coloring. I see Kristen is here too. I'm also here with psychiatrist Dr. Erica Goodwin, who will help shed some light from a mental health perspective on how coloring can actually be very beneficial. So thank you very much. And last but not least, I'm going to be introducing my illustrator, my friend, my best friend, artist extraordinaire, my sister. Her name is Katrina Gorman, and we're going to hear from everybody shortly. But let's see who's coming on in, okay? I see Susie. Okay, thank you so much, Susie. Kasali, thank you for coming in. All right. So I know probably everybody you can't see on my guest, but how's everybody doing today? Good. Everybody's doing good. Okay, very good. Okay, very good. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, right? So now, y'all might be wondering, what is a family practice doctor doing with a coloring book? Why is she creating a coloring book, right? You know, I was thinking about that too, but I have a few reasons, okay? And I'm glad you're wondering. So one is that I've always loved to color. And I knew I really wasn't born with the creative, artistic drawing gene. I can admit it. I'll leave that up to Katrina, but I still love creating and I still love to color. And it's just always really made me feel good to color. I love choosing the different color palettes, mixing the colors, creating stuff, designing stuff, and just kind of blending the different colors. And I admitted though, prior to this coloring book, I really only worked with crayons, but I've learned to venture into pencils as well, and so that's good. The second reason is that, well, let me veer off a little bit if you don't mind. I just want to tell you my story, if that's okay. Is that okay? Okay, thank you. Well, so y'all know I'm a doctor. I'm a family practice doctor, and it's really kind of always been my dream to be a doctor. and I wanted to help people. I had it made up in my mind that I wanted to do well in school, and I did. And of course, there's some challenges along the way. Of course, with anything that's worth getting there, but I got through them. I finally got to medical school in New Jersey, and I don't know if y'all know some doctors or whatnot, but uh, the first 2 years of medical school are actually in the classroom, and the second 2 years they're in the clinical practice setting. And so in this setting, you kind of get to get a taste of what it's like to be a doctor, but you don't have all the responsibility because you're under like a higher level resident, of course, and you're attending. But we do get more insight as to what a doctor is doing, right? And so after I graduated medical school, I actually went back to my hometown in Fort Wayne, Indiana, for residency. And by the way, it is a great program, very great program. But yes, of course, as the years go by, my responsibility increased. Not only trying to take care of myself, taking care of my patients, overseeing interns, overseeing interns taking care of their patients, bills, life, home, all that stuff, not sleeping. It was just a whole lot to deal with, right? And one thing I can admit that I did do in residency is I would get massages and pedicures. But in residency, honestly, they really never kind of told us how to deal with the stresses of life and to how to deal with stress overall. Now, after residency, I actually came to practice here where I am right now in Pecos, Texas, a small West Texas town. But now, at this point, all of the responsibility is on me, right? I'm an attending now. And gradually, my patient load just increased, being on call, lack of sleep, deliveries, kind of everything, right? And at this point, too, I wasn't handling my stress very well, I'll admit it. I would have to go to the restroom and cry just to kind of get myself together because the stress was just overwhelming. And so one day, actually, I was on call, sleep deprived, grumpy, sad, tired, you name it, sitting at my desk. And my medical assistant, she actually sat across the desk from me, and she looked at me and she was like, "Well, Dr. Gorman, is there anything that I could do to help you?" And at this time, I looked at her and I said, "Well, there's really nothing that anyone can do to help me." And so she kind of, at this point, she looked at me funny, and I was like, "Well, what?" And she said that she was concerned that this was like a statement someone would make if they were like contemplating ending their lives. So, at this point, I was kind of like, wow, I was kind of taken aback to myself. She didn't know it at the time, but I was taken aback. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I can actually see it. I can see how people can really get into a dark place and feel that they don't have anyone to turn to or talk to. And so you can just, kind of self isolate and get into this dark place. And I really felt kind of sad about it. I felt embarrassed about it. But at the same time, I knew I didn't want to keep continuing like this. I didn't want to keep being like this. And actually, to go further, I didn't want other people to get to that point as well. And I thought there has to be a better way that I could learn to manage my stress so I don't have to get to this point. So actually what I did was I took a big change in course of my life. I still stayed working, but I actually joined an amazing group of doctors um, in this platform to help build a brand, to help me promote products and services, and to just have my own business to help people better manage their stress and to relax. And, hence came America's Relaxation Doctor. Okay. So the third thing is, as America's Relaxation Doctor, it is my aim and my mission to help you all find ways to help manage your stress better. Chronic unmanaged stress definitely has negative health effects and mental health effects. Okay. And I do focus more on the work setting right now. However, we know that stress is experienced by virtually everybody, especially now in our day and age, with this world going on today. And as America's Relaxation Doctor, I want to help you learn ways to relax and calm your mind. And this is my goal. Okay. And by creating this coloring book, this is one way that I can help y'all do that. Finally, the fourth reason is I wanted to bring my best friend aboard, my sister Katrina. She's a multimedia artist, which means she can do a lot of stuff with art. And I just really don't know how artists' minds work. I mean, they're a different breed, right? They just see it. But that's how it is with Katrina. But me on the other hand, I'm telling you, like, if you look at my drawings from like kindergarten to like 40 years later now, it basically looks the same. So I just that part of my brain just never developed. It just never developed, right? I'll admit it. Well, Katrina, she was born with this artistic talent, and she's been using it ever since. I'm sure she could even hold a pencil or a paintbrush. And so I wanted to promote her as well. So that's why I'm doing this. Okay. So I want to say hi to some more people that are joining in, and then we're going to talk to Katrina. So I see Dr. Zarina. Thank you so much. I see Janine, Delpha. I see Overseer, Dr. Sam. Thank y'all so much for joining in. Again, if I don't mention you, it's not that I don't want to, it's just I don't see y'all in the feed. So I'll get back to y'all, okay? Okay, so let's bring in my sister Katrina. Let's say hi to her now. Okay. Let's see if it goes on. She's coming on live now. Hey Trina.
Hi.
So how's it going today?
Hey, hi, Doc. Hi.
Hi.
Good.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
thanks for
just
joining
want to
me.
thank you for. I want to thank you for bringing me on. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a lag time, so let me see if I can hear you. Okay.
It'll just
Yeah.
keep
Okay.
talking.
Say it again. I didn't hear
Just
you.
keep talking.
Hello.
Okay, it might be a little bit of
Okay. Well,
a
yeah, I'm gonna
delay.
go ahead and keep talking because for some reason I can't hear anything right now. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad that you're here.
Okay, so
Oh,
Trina,
I'm
so
sorry. It
I
keeps
wanted
going
you
in and
to
out. I'm in San Antonio, and my sister there is in Pecos.
So Trina, I'm gonna just talk to you, ask you a question, then I might have to boot you off, okay? But can you
Oh,
tell all
you
the
know what?
viewers just a little bit about yourself and how you got to become the illustrator for my coloring book, okay?
Okay. Let's see. Well, I tell you, I have always loved to draw. I love art, and I've been an artist my whole life and professionally for close to now. And I'm a multi-medium artist. What that means is that I can go from medium to tell the story and create art. And since I have a passion in fabrics, most of what I do are in fabric. Recently, that I wanted to get back to basics, being able to just draw. So I love drawing people and I'm drawing. So when me about her idea for a coloring book, I'm like, this is really exciting because I talked to so many people as an artist that's like she was saying, oh, I can't draw a figure. And this is the whole thing about a coloring book. You don't have to be able to know how to draw. You don't have to color in the lines if you don't want to. The whole great thing about it is that you just relax and create. And that's what I'm feeling when I create. And in this see on the pages that every design is created for you to just have fun. There's different landscape scenes. There's so many different things to just get lost in your own world, or when you feel like you have all this anxiety with what's going on in the world, it's like, hey, you can just pick up some start coloring. So
Hmm.
about this is going to be fun. Yeah.
Right. Oh, good, good, good.
Oh,
Well, thank you so much, Trina. I know I sent you a picture. I know you drew all the
yeah, I
illustrations in the
apologize.
coloring
I
book.
forgot.
So, I want you to start coloring because at the end, I'd love for you to reveal what you're going to be coloring, okay? All right. I don't know if you can hear me, but
Yeah, I
okay.
got my piece
Okay.
already. This is so pretty. I
Okay.
have a tree here. This is what I'm going to be.
Okay,
All right.
good, good. Okay, thank you.
This is going to be fun.
Okay, bye. Okay, so let me take a look back now and see who else is joining us in the live stream. Oh, I see Dr. Kadisha. Thank you so much, Dr. Donna. Let me see who else I missed. I see Natasha. Thank you so much. Juanita, thank you. Okay. So now I'm gonna get back at it, right? Okay, so I'm not gullible in thinking that everybody watching the live stream today is just coloring and it's the end all be all to everything, and it just totally eradicates all your stress and causes you to relax. I understand that, but for some of us, it's really great. And for those of you who are like, that's cool too. But I do know that you know of someone, many people who like the color, and that's why this coloring book will also make a great gift. So my assistant is putting in the chat as well, um, uh, the website where you can go to Amazon and purchase my first book. So I would appreciate that as well. One other thing too is, of course, I'm not blind as to what's going on in the world today, right? We're definitely in a global pandemic, and a lot of people have been sent home. Some are having to work from home. Some aren't working at all, and this definitely can be difficult, right? And it can be challenging at times, especially those who are out and about at time, and they have to be quarantined, so it can be a real struggle. Then on the other hand, we also have parents, the kids are at home, right? How's that going for y'all, right? And the smaller children, they may not fully understand how serious this pandemic is. And people are getting restless, anxious, and some people may be even getting depressed because they're just changing their whole course of life because of this virus, right? Then there's some of us like me, that we have to go out to work. We have to be in service of others. And there's definitely stress in the workplace, right? I mean, if a person just coughs at work, everybody's looking at them like, you know, you got it, you know. And the statistics and the guidelines are coming out every day on what you need to do, why you need to do it, what you don't do, and it's changing. And all of this is definitely stress provoking. Can I get that in the chat? Does anybody agree with that? Okay. And, there's some of us actually out there who have loved ones in facilities like nursing homes, rehab, detox facilities, where you can't just go visit them anymore. And let's face it, right now, all of our lives are literally turned upside down, right? And now, in all of these situations, I know there's a few things that we have in common. And no matter what situation I'm talking about, you're probably experiencing some stress about everything that's going on, right? All right. And another thing is that we're kind of all faced with this uncertainty that's going around, and we need ways to help us deal with this. And even if you're not feeling particularly stressed right now, you need something to do that's not so counterproductive or self destructive that's going to occupy your time. And that's why it's really it's great if you can start to consider doing something that's different that you haven't if you haven't considered coloring before. Try this as a form of relaxation and stress reduction. And in this day of COVID-19, we're not, able to physically, socialize like we used to. We're turning more than ever to like our online social media for socializing, for therapy, education, in the schools for entertainment. We're just not leaving our homes, and we shouldn't until this can be resolved or at least settled. And that's why I'm very happy that I've invited my guests to come join me, and they've agreed to, take the time to be on this live stream while coloring. And they're going to show you that no matter what your walk in life is or your situation, you may be able to incorporate coloring as a form of relaxation. So I've asked my guests that are here today to pick 1 or 2 pages of a quote in my book or a graphic that has kind of resonated with them. And I'm going to introduce them, and they're going to be taking a look at the different graphics, and they're going to tell you why, they picked this particular one. Okay. So I'm going to start off with Dr. Michelle Clay. Let's see if she comes on in. Okay. Hey, Dr. Michelle.
Greetings. Hey,
Hi.
Dr. Dietrich. Hey,
Hey,
everybody.
hey,
I'm so excited to be here.
hey. So I'm going to introduce Dr. Michelle. Dr. Michelle is a physician. She's a certified health counselor and actually a clinical nutritionist. She helps overworked and overwhelmed women release their stress simply and naturally. And it's a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Michelle. So what did you pick to color and why?
Okay, I picked this flower. It's a really big flower and it's open. And the quote at the bottom says, "The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. And so
Oh,
the reason
beautiful.
why I chose this is because it is springtime. And so to me, springtime is always symbolic of newness of life. And right now we're in a new reality, a new normal. And when we come through this, we should go into an even different normal instead of fighting and wanting to go back to the old and how things used to be. So I feel really good. I'm blessed. My health is good, but I stay in the house. So I love this flower because it's just open. It's way open, like, hey, I'm going to share and show all my beauty to the world, honey. So I love it.
Oh, how nice. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. So get to color and we're going to come back at the end and see what you've done.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. Bye. Okay, excellent. So let's see who I have next. Here we go, Juanita.
Dr. D. I got my Dr. D
Hey,
shirt on.
yes, we were twins. You got my shirt on because you know you helped me with my last book launch, and
Yes,
thank
I
you.
really
So
love you.
everybody, oh, thank you. Yes, I love you. So everybody who don't know Juanita, Juanita is my cousin, and she's a retired school teacher. She lived in Chicago and taught for 25 years to 11th graders.
Yeah.
Y'all, 11th graders. I mean, I appreciate her coming on today.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so excited.
Oh, good. So, okay, so Juanita, what did you pick the color and why?
Well, I'm retired now, so I have a lot of time. So I picked the two pager, right? Because
Oh,
I
okay.
normally don't sit long time, but when I do sit, I like to accomplish a lot. So I figure with the details and the color palettes, this was perfect for my first adventure into your coloring book.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for coming here. Okay.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm gonna come back towards the end and we can
Sure.
see how you do. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. So now I see Harshita. She's coming on in just a second. Okay.
Hi Dee.
Hey, Harshita.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good, good. So everybody, this is Mrs. Harshita Pugara. She is my friend, and from when I was actually at Purdue. Okay, so at Purdue University in West Lafayette, we used to work together at our student union at a pizza shop, right? And now she is an accountant and she's an owner of Star Tech Solutions LLC, and she's been experienced for over 15 years in income tax preparation, investments, doing tax returns for investments in stocks, real estate rentals, vacation homes, non-U.S. citizens living in the USA. She's self-employed people, partnerships, corporations, S corps, and LLCs. So she's doing it all, and she's my accountant as well. So thank you very much, Harshita, for joining me. And what do you have for us today that you're gonna be coloring, and why?
Dee, I remember the days we were coloring at the pizza shop. Do you?
Oh, y'all didn't hear that, everybody. I was working too.
We weren't, I wasn't good then. I don't know about you, but I wasn't good then and I'm not good now. But here's what I am going to color today. And I
Oh,
started,
okay.
and the reason why I chose that picture is around this time, right after the tax season is over, I usually plan where am I going, on a
Oh,
vacation. Well, this year I'm not going anywhere. So
right.
I am happy where I am right now. And that's what this quote says. Instead of wondering when your next vacation is, maybe you should set up a life you don't need to escape from.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was a
So
good
I
one.
love this quote, and that's what I will be coloring today.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, thank you very much, and we'll check in
Thank you
later.
for having.
Okay. Okay, let's see who else we got. Dr. Carol.
Hey,
Okay, hey, hey, Dr. Carol Penn. Hey. Dr. Carol is a board certified family medicine and obesity medicine physician. She is a master meditation and movement expert, y'all. She's my friend from the medical school in Stratford, New Jersey. So we started early together, and it was called Rowan University. She's my accountability partner, my business bestie, my supporter, and my girl. Okay. Hey, Dr. Carol, thanks for joining us.
Hey,
Talk
Dr.
to us how you
Dietrich.
doing and what you coloring and why.
Oh, congratulations, Dr. Dietrich. Thank you for asking me to join in. I know you don't want us to do the reveal yet, but
All right.
I am coloring the quote that says, "Your mind will answer most questions if you learn to relax and wait for the answer." And there's a beautiful dragonfly on here. I'm coloring this in honor of my mom who loves dragonflies. She has a collection of dragonfly jewelry. And also from the Native American tradition, dragonflies symbolize um, awakening a sense of wonder in us all.
Right.
And that's what it symbolized from that tradition. And it means to be able to see clearful, to be joyful, and to be magical. So that's why I chose.
Oh, I love this. That's a
Yes.
great reason. Oh, very nice. Okay, well, we'll check in with you like getting towards the end. Okay, so thank you very much, Dr. Carol. Okay,
Absolutely. Thank you, Dr.
okay,
Dietrich.
bye. Okay, so next we have Nurse Yvonne and Franco. Hey, let me put y'all for mute. There you go. Hey,
Hi.
y'all. Hi.
Hi.
So before she left me, Nurse Yvonne was my nurse at the clinic. And she's now home with her children and she's homeschooling. And we have her handsome son, Franco, who is also here today with mommy. He's going to be doing some coloring as well. Franco, how old are you?
8 years old.
You're 8. Okay. Do you like the color at all?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So he's going to color his own book. And then Yvonne, what are you going to be coloring and why? What did you pick the color?
Well, I picked this picture and I already started coloring
Oh,
um,
okay.
because I love the palms and I love going to the beach.
Oh, good, 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 good. Well, I can't wait to see the end results. Okay.
Okay.
Thank y'all for joining me. Okay,
Thank
we'll see y'all in a
you.
few.
Okay.
Okay, let's see who else. We should have one more. Okay, so here we have Nikki and Charlie. Let's see. Let me put y'all in here. Nikki and Charlie. How y'all doing?
Good.
Good, good, good. So Nikki is my friend. She used to work at the clinic as well as my medical assistant. And what y'all heard earlier about my medical assistant, me telling my story about, this is the one, this is Nikki. And Nikki now is a pharmacy tech. She's an accounting and bookkeeper assistant and a mommy of two adorable children. And can you say she's busy? Yes. We also have her daughter, Charlie. And Charlie, how old are you?
5.
5. Oh, okay, big girl, huh? Wow, those years have passed, right? So you and mommy are gonna start coloring in a minute, and I'm gonna see what y'all did. Okay, so Nikki, what did you pick and why?
Well, we got a little ahead of the game. We've started, but I picked this, and it's the saying, just breathe. It is what it is, anyways. Famous words of our Dr. Borman.
I'm always saying it is what it is. It's
It is
true,
what
right?
it is.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I think I have everybody. Thank y'all so much. And just let me check and see who's in the chat right quick, because I see more people and I appreciate it, y'all. Dr. Jared, I see Jara there, Dr. LaFera, Dr. Hassan, Barbara. Oh, Dr. Tony, hey, hey, thank you. Dr. Khadijah, hey, Jeanette, thank you. Thank y'all very much for joining in. So now I would like to turn our attention to my very special guest, Dr. Erica. Okay, Dr. Erica Goodwin. Give us just a second. Oh, wait, meet yourself, Nikki. Okay. Hey, Dr. Erica. Hi, hi, hi. Let me put.
Hi.
Yay!
Thank you very much for joining me. Let me put Doctor here. Okay, y'all. So Dr. Erica, she's a board certified child, adolescent, and adult psychiatrist and an integrative lifestyle coach. She is based in Atlanta, but she's also a traveling psychiatrist. So thank you very much, Dr. Erica, for joining us. And I really appreciate you coming in to give us your expertise and your knowledge as far as the mental health aspects of coloring. So how's it going today for you, first off?
Well, I've got to say, I am having a blast. So,
Oh,
first, I have
good.
to say thank you for thinking of me and inviting me. I haven't colored in forever. And I had some brand new crayons that it's just random. I had brand new crayons during that Rona in the house already. So it's actually been a blast seeing everybody on, getting a chance to color myself and just getting to learn and see even more about your just dynamic adult coloring book. It's so innovative. I'm so excited for you.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. So let me ask you though, let me get started. Let me ask you a couple questions. Do you know of like any research that's out there that supports coloring to help with mental health issues?
Yes, there's quite a bit of research out there. One is a study by Flett and Benjamin, where they showed that coloring helped decrease anxiety and depressive symptoms. Another one was by Curry and Kasser, and they showed that coloring, especially specifically like complex geometric shapes,
Uh-huh.
helped decrease anxiety. And in that study, they suggested that it may also help people enter a meditative state by coloring those complex geometric patterns, which
Oh,
I'm really
mhm.
excited because as you know, I was able to preview some of the pages and even some of the ones I hadn't seen. Is that's one of the neat things that you managed to find a way to make it fun and a little bit more dynamic and still have those elements of it being complex so it's a little bit more mentally challenging.
That's excellent. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And so, is there any other information you can share about coloring, like benefits, mental health benefits, or whatnot?
Yes. So one thing I'd like to start off with is one thing that is has been so cute seeing some of the parents on here with their children. So the great thing about an activity such as using adult coloring books, especially this book, is that it's an activity that you can do by yourself or you can do it with your family. So you could do it with other adults in the house, but it's also something that you can do with your children, which is a great way to decrease decrease screen time for adults and children because this is a time where there's a lot of temptation to spend a lot of time with screens. So this is a creative way to be able to leave some of that screen time behind and be able to connect with others. So the first thing I just want to say is that this is an excellent tool for that. It also can have mental health benefits of decreasing anxiety, also helping people focus on something other than all of that stuff that's running around in your mind. And you know, we could have talked about this a month or so ago, but even looking at the time we're in now, everyone's mind is just running with uncertainty, concern, worry, just dealing with all the changes and the shifts and new schedules, just a new reality. And this is a
Yeah.
way to just, adult coloring slows it down. It helps you focus on something else. And that's one of the things that's great about when it has some complex element to it, is that you end up focusing more on what you're doing, which brings you to the present, but also get you out of your head. And then the other good thing about it is that it can also remind you of pleasant memories from your childhood when you weren't adulting with so many adult responsibilities. And it also just helps you refocus on something else. So I think it's an excellent activity that can have quite a few mental health benefits. And the other great thing is if you look at it as an entry point, it doesn't take a high level of artistry, some super high level of skill to do it, which is great because one thing that could be a barrier if people are worried, hey, I might not be able to do this well, everybody can color.
Right.
So
Oh.
it's a great way that you get to feel successful. So you get to feel all the success when you have something you did it. And you get to have fun and have a release and have just some relaxation or some time away from all those things going on in your head.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, thank you for sharing your knowledge about this. I mean, like I said, like Harshita had mentioned too. I actually forgot about that, but now that you mentioned it, yeah, I used to color even way back then. It's just this a great form of stress reduction for me. So I know I asked you too. If you don't mind, you can start coloring. Is there something that you
I already
actually picked?
started.
Okay, good, good, good. Do you want to show us the beginning, or do you want to just wait till the end so we can see
I'll
what you
show.
colored as well?
I didn't finish yet, so there's still gonna be a reveal. So I
Okay.
picked this flower. Let's see if I can get it on the right part of the screen. Part of the reason I picked it was it reminded me of sunflowers, and I've always loved sunflowers. Sunflowers just seem so happy, and I'm
Yeah.
usually naturally attracted to anything that is full of joy. So I
Yeah.
felt like this was just happy. It was in the moment. It made me just feel good about it. And the other thing is, I am a recovering perfectionist, so I wanted to pick something that I could finish before it was over. There were some of them I was like, I don't know if I had that done in an hour. So let me pick something that resonates that I think I can actually successfully finish. And then I also want to say I love sayings. They're so thoughtful. They're so peaceful, and they make me want to do like the little snaps when
Oh,
people read them.
yes.
I feel like I went to poetry.
Yes, 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 yes. Excellent. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on. Okay. I really appreciate it. And we're going to tune in towards the end and we're going to see how you're doing. Okay.
No problem. You're welcome. It's an honor to be here.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So I want to take a little break too and see who have joined us. Barbara, Jeanette, I see Dr. Tanya. Hey, thank you. Hey, Dr. Charlotte, Dr. Falande. Okay, let's see. Alexa, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. So let me just like kind of recap also and kind of piggyback off of what Dr. Erica was saying too about the benefits of coloring. Um, and actually, like she had mentioned too, coloring for some people is like a form of meditation. And are you like Dr. Dietrich? You say meditation? Well, yes, I did because as Dr. Carol, who's the meditation expert, her definition is meditation is a state of relaxed moment-to-moment awareness, right? And I even went further and looked up a dictionary definition. It's the act of giving your attention to only one thing as a way of becoming more calm and relaxed. So of course I want you to focus y'all more on being relaxed, and that's what coloring can help do for y'all. So and it's for me too. Coloring can help decrease your stress. It relaxes your mind while it's improving your creativity. It helps decrease your anxiety. And one of the things I had promoted is like on a lunch break, you could go out there and color. That can help decrease some of that tension you may be feeling at work. You can rid yourself of negative thoughts. Okay, I mean, really, when was the last time you was coloring and you was upset, or if you was, you might have started that way, but you kind of tapered off and you felt better at the end. So for me, it's a great coping mechanism as well. When you're coloring at that moment, other stressful things kind of fall to the side because you're dealing with that moment, right? Coloring also enhances your creativity. All right. It also brings out your positive emotions. I mean, color therapy in and of itself is something, right? And it stimulates different emotions. Like for example, blue. When you look at blue, it represents calm. It represents trust. Green is like nature. Orange is more fun and more happy, and brown is like more earthy and natural. So you can bring all those different colors into one little picture, and you can just see all those different emotions come to play when you look at it. Um, for the non-mental benefits, it also can help you physically. So it helps develop good hand-eye coordination, fine motor skills. You happen to stay in between the lines, and if you don't want to stay in the lines, you don't have to, but it helps you to be able to, get in between those lines. And when you practice it regularly, it can really help build that steadiness. And for fun, what I like to do sometimes is actually try and color left-handed. Now, of course, they kind of get outside of the lines, but it's also helping me coordinate and strengthen the left side of my coloring. So that's another thing to do. And then also like the social interactions, we're online more and more these days. And, you may have to log on with someone else to like have a coloring party. like Dr. Erica was saying too, it brings you back to childhood. I mean, really, when you were a child, you were coloring, life was good. I mean, you just had to worry about what color of crayons you were going to pick, right? And so we could all kind of get back to that when we were coloring. Another thing is it's portable. You can just take it right with you, right? There's lots of places you can take a coloring book with you. I mean, instead of using your phone or getting on your phone, you can just color. And then you can also create beautiful pieces of work. Okay, you don't have to be an artist, all right? You can just color and just have a great time. And then lastly, I mean, it's fun. I mean, coloring is actually fun. It's great entertainment. I mean, it's great stress reducer, but it's actually fun. Now, who can color? You know, when and why, all that. Virtually anyone can color, like we said. And given the time that we're in now, a lot of people can benefit from those who are at home. Okay, when you're at work. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying go clock in at work and start coloring, but you know, when I'm saying if you have a lunch break and you're able to get away, you know, if you're able to like be in a secluded area, I mean, why not color? You could just kind of escape all the madness that's going on at work, right? Entertainment, right? Just go into your own space. There's even like virtual coloring parties. You can do that now. Right now, everybody can just log on, you know, show each other what you're coloring, talk, have fun, laugh, all that stuff. A new one is also date night too. If you're with someone or if it's virtual date night, y'all can pick a time to color, you know, let the romance flow. But you can have a virtual date night. And with the social distancing, that's what maybe all y'all get to do, right? Okay, then also you can give as gifts. All right. Like I said before, those who are like in the hospital, you can't come visit them. You can send them a coloring book, rehab, nursing homes, you know, detox programs, that kind of thing. These people just can't get out right now. You can't just go visit them. So this might be something to help take their mind off of things and help create something beautiful. So y'all who's listening out there, put in the chat who else you think can benefit from coloring. And I'm also going to chime in and see who else is there. Okay, Kristen. Okay, I see. Yeah, some of these same folks. This is great. I really appreciate y'all joining me. Okay. So, you know, this is my book, Relaxed and Ready. And this book actually, it has different coloring styles for different coloring tastes. Like, it has some graphics, abstract art, cute pictures, flowers, nature scenes, that kind of thing. Oh, I don't want you to see this one yet. Nature scenes. And I'll be showing more, you know, later on as I do other live streams with different folks. Just the fun, cute graphics. And actually, each page has an inspirational quote by thought leaders who have said these quotes and they've resonated with me. They got me to thinking about things and actually uplifted me or got me to think and, you know, just feel good about things. And actually, a few quotes are written by me. So I came up with a few quotes that are also incorporated in this book. For example, a calm mind is a receptive mind. This is a quote that I'm using along with my brand of Dr. Dietrich. And to me, if your mind is calm, whatever way you can get it calm, either through deep breathing, meditation, laughing, being with a loved one, and yes, coloring, you open yourself up to these possibilities, okay? Possibilities, reality, being more productive, self-improvement, just being able to think clear, loving, all of that stuff when your mind is calm. And when you're not in that state of calm, I mean, when you're in this constant fight or flight mode, I got to get things done, I got to protect myself, I can't think of anything else, you know, that's when the trouble starts. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you never need to be in that, you know, hyper acute mode, that stressful mode, because of course you have things that you need to do. But as far as your overall health and well-being, chronic unmanaged stress is not good. It will jam you up physically and mentally. And I know a lot of y'all can attest to that. So that's really why I'm here today. And I'd love for you to consider purchasing my book, Relaxed and Ready. It's called an inspirational coloring book to calm your mind. Okay. But this is just one tool in my bag of stress relieving products that can help you find inspiration and thought and to hopefully help calm your mind. So with these inspirational quotes. And all while you can generate something very beautiful. And before we do our final check-in, okay, because we're getting ready to wind it down, before we do our final check-in with our guests, I'd like to give some special thank yous and some special shout outs to some people who have really helped me, and they're just my inspiration. And please be sure to stay here till the end so you can see the reveal of my guest colors, okay? So of course I'd like to, express thank you for my guests being here on this live, Dr. Erica, Juanita, Nikki and Charlie, Harshita, Yvonne and Franco, okay? I'd like to thank Dr. Kasali Sikuyayinga, PhD. He's my honey, and he's helping me with this launch. Yes, he's behind the scenes, but he's actually helping me with everything else too in my life. I mean, you lift me up always, honey, and thank you very much. I love you and thank you. My sister Katrina, thank you very much. Artist extraordinaire, thank you for showing me true persistence and tenacity, and you're such an amazing talent. My sister Letha, thank you for being such a great sport, and you're just my base and my rock, and I really appreciate that. And then finally, or getting towards the end, my mentor, Dr. Drayon Birch. He's a business coach. He's actually founder of Medical Moguls Academy and the actual Momentum in Medicine conference, for which, I know I wouldn't be here today for sure. And I wouldn't have launched my second book, my first, let alone my second book, without you. And he's always ingrained that I can go beyond my medical degree to change lives and actually to improve myself and improve the lives of others on my terms. So I appreciate Dr. Dre for that. My accountability partner, you met her, Dr. Carol, the master meditation expert. She's actually the living example that it's never too late to shine and it's never too late to thrive because she is doing her thing. I mean, she really is. My business bestie, Dr. Khadijah Rapp, she's an emergency medicine doctor and the entertainment industry mobile MD. For helping, thank you so much for helping to keep each other in momentum and uplifting each other. Then I have a few, Dr. Kalani, Dr. Charlotte, Dr. LaFera, and Dr. Sylvia. They're my sister docs, and they're always looking out for me. And, all my other brother and sister doctors for help changing the world. You're doing phenomenal work, and thank you so much. My little sis, Dr. Celeste Willis, family medicine doctor. She's just doing her thing, and just keep up those live streams. You're doing a great job. Dr. Tanya, she's my mindset coach. She teaches that everything that you accomplish starts with a decision and then a change in your mindset. Publisher, Purposely Created, owner Tashina Davis and her amazing staff, Kai, Shani, and others. I know I wore them out with this coloring book, so thank y'all very much for your help and your excellent work. And attorney Andrea Evans, trademark and patent attorney, who's helping me trademark actually America's Relaxation Doctor and A Calm-Minded Receptive Mind. Ms. J. Stone, grandmother, she helped me so much to establish my brand that you see here today, Dr. Dietrich brand. My virtual assistant, Kristen, for getting things done for me quickly and professionally, and I'm still trying to catch up. Mr. Robert Burns for creating these wonderful launch squares that you see from my advertisement. Thank you so much. Susie Maldonado, thank you so much for posting my links continuously through this feed. And my coworkers and colleagues at Reeves County Hospital and the Rural Health Clinic, not only for your support and your love, but also for providing me with an endless stream for content creation. Okay, thank y'all very much. Families and friends, thank y'all so much for your encouragement. My fans and supporters and followers and subscribers. I'm growing, I'm moving forward, and it's all because of you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your loyalty and your support. And then finally, I want to thank Mama and Dad who are loving me and supporting me on the other side. Okay, so we're at the end now, right, y'all? So we're at the end right now. And I want to do a final check-in with my guests. And let's see how they're doing with their coloring. Okay. So I see Juanita. Okay, we're gonna jump on. Okay, let's see how far you got. Very good. I see the pretty colors of blue. Excellent.
Thank
So how do you
you.
feel coloring?
It does relax me because normally I'm out all day and I get home around 2. So now I have this time and something mindful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you
Okay.
so much for this opportunity.
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Love you.
Okay, I love you too. Okay, I'm gonna sign you off.
Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. Let's go to Dr. Michelle.
Hey, okay, I'm not quite finished. This is what I have so
Okay.
far. I have to put some bright orange on there because I love bright colors.
I can tell. Let's see it again. Wait, hold it back up.
Oh, sure.
Pretty, yes. I see
Thank
the detail,
you.
the outlines.
Yes, I have to have the yellow in there, and purple means a lot to me because purple is a royal color and it's also the highest vibrational color. But thank you so much, Dr. Dietrich, for creating this and we're just reminding us to relax and everything's gonna be okay. And for giving me this moment just to and color and release
Yes.
my inner child.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Dr. Michelle. Okay, I'll see you later. Okay, bye. Okay, let's see. Dr. Carol, you want to chime on in? Let me just put you up here.
Here
Okay,
it
there you go.
is. Yes.
Oh, there we go, the dragonfly.
Yes, the dragonfly. This is so wonderful. It brings back best memories all the way back to kindergarten. I used to love to color, draw, and design, and just takes me to a happy, relaxed place. So
Oh,
thank
it
you.
looks like it. I'm so glad you could join us today. Thank you, Dr.
Absolutely.
Carol.
Thank
I'll see you
you.
later tonight.
That's right.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay, Yvonne and Franco, let's see what y'all got for us.
So this is the outcome.
Oh, pretty. Looks so calm and relaxing and fun.
It does.
So how did you feel coloring together with Franco? And Franco, let me see your color too. Let me see what you did. Oh, good job. I see some fishies in there. Beautiful. Woohoo! How did y'all feel like coloring together?
Good. It's calming, relaxing. We
Oh,
felt good.
good, good.
Yes.
Well, I'm so glad you came on because I know this was your first live and you did great.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll holler at you later.
Okay,
Okay, bye, y'all.
bye.
Bye. Okay, let's see, Harshita, you there? Okay,
Hey.
there we go. Yes, ma'am. How's it going? Let's see what you got.
Well, I almost finished this, I think. Oops.
Oh, good. That's pink in there and yellows? Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful colors. So how do you feel with that in general?
I
Brings
feel
back
so
memories,
calm.
right?
Yes, thank you for having me, Dr. Dietrich. It's going to be difficult calling you Dr. Dietrich, but thank you for having me. This is a wonderful book, and I wish you nothing but success with this book.
Likewise,
And
likewise.
everybody who's online, this is a wonderful coloring book. Um, it My whole mindset is completely calm and relaxed, and I've only spent 50 minutes doing this. I can
Oh,
personally guarantee you that this book is really going to help you relax and calm yourself.
oh, thank you. Woo, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay,
Thank you
I'll
for
holler at
having
you
me
later.
again, Dr.
Okay.
Dietrich, and
Okay.
wish you all the best.
You too. Thank you, Harshita. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Okay, let's see. Okay, Is Nikki and Charlie there?
Where you?
There we go.
Can you see us?
Yes, I can see y'all. Let's see what y'all got.
Show your picture, baby. Show her your picture.
Oh, oh, how adorable. So adorable. Good job, Charlie. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, nice, Nikki. I didn't
Yes.
know you had it in
Me either.
you. Okay, do you have a reason why you picked that particular one?
I picked that one just for the saying, just breathe, it is what it is anyways. It's a good reminder in all the craziness today, and it was actually quite relaxing. I forgot how relaxing it was to color and just calm down.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. And how was it coloring with your little buddy?
Good. She said, Mom, you know how to color? So
Charlie, I'm surprised too. All right, thank y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Goodbye. Bye. Okay. And Trina, do you wanna show us what you got? Trina?
How are you? Yeah, I'm
Hi.
all finished. I gotta say, it's so hi. It's so sweet to see everybody's creations. They're
I
so
know.
colorful and pretty.
I know, so fun.
Oh. So I've been coloring. Yeah, and I was thinking, when was the last time I colored? It's been a while, just to sit down
Right.
with I have colored pencils, and this is what I did. A tree here. Oh, can you see here?
Oh,
So
you
yeah, this
choppy.
is what I just finished. This was
Oh, there
really
we go.
great.
Oh, it's kind of like what you have in the back too,
Yeah,
your
you are
fabric
too.
art.
I can hardly hear you.
Okay. Well, I see you did a great job, Trina.
Yeah, this is a pin rope and fabric. Ah, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you have
As
any
soon
last
as you start,
words, Trina?
I don't know why.
I guess it's technical
Yeah,
difficulty. Hey,
I
Trina,
just wanted to thank you again for having me on.
thank you, Trina.
Yeah, I can't hear a word you're saying. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you loose then.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, Trina. Okay. So did we finish everybody? Let's see who else. Kasali. Dr. Erica, we got you too, right? Did we get you? Okay, we're gonna wait. Dr. Erica, let's see what she's colored. Okay, I knew you were working on something.
I was working
Okay,
on
there we
something.
go. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
I've been all into it. Like I lean up to the screen to see everything closer. Like that's gonna get me closer to somebody's piece of paper. But I did finish.
Oh, adorable. Oh yeah, look at the middle. Hold
Well,
that back
and
up. Yeah.
thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. How did you feel coloring?
I felt great. The funny thing is I've been seeing adults for a while, so I colored more when I saw little kids, and I've
Oh
forgotten how
yes.
much I enjoy it. Because even in college, my mom would send me coloring books. So
Oh, that's so nice.
it was fun. It was, and I think doing it this way, it was almost like you had talked about. You can have virtual coloring parties. This literally was a virtual coloring
Yeah,
party, and then you
exactly.
got to see. I got so much joy out of seeing what everyone created. This is just such an accessible, easy way for people to quiet their mind and potentially even spend time together.
Yes. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your knowledge and expertise, and I appreciate it. Okay.
Oh, you're beyond welcome.
Oh, thank you, and I'll see you later.
Sounds great.
Okay.
And
Bye.
congratulations.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, so two more. Okay, so Kasali. Okay, come on over here, Sally. So Kasali has never colored before as an adult, and I said, Kasali, you're gonna have to color. You need to show us what you can do. And so this is his. You show it up. Be proud.
That's mine.
So he did this, and I think he did such a great job. So, in all honesty, how did you feel coloring?
It was really relaxing since it was the first time I've done it as an adult.
Okay.
And I'll do more. I'll buy the book and do it.
All right, good.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Sally. All right. And so I just want to quickly show y'all mine. I know we're getting towards the end. Um, So this one I colored. I picked it because it was the same my mom used to tell me all the time. Basically, if it's not this, it's that. So take care of this first. So life is always going to bring you something. If it's not going to be one thing, it's going to be another. So just take care of your business, to take care of it one more time, and not try to get so overwhelmed by things. And so this is what I colored. It's a nice nature scene. I love the water. I'm just a water person. I'm a Pisces, so there's the mountains in the back with the trees. And so I just really love that. And then one other thing, because I know we're fixing to go. This is what I did the advertising with, so I want to show y'all the end product. So I hope y'all like that. Okay, good, good, good. So I just wanted to thank y'all once again for joining me. I see Dr. Ken is here. Andrea Evans is here. Thank you so much. Um, Ms. Marquez, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm sorry if I missed anybody, but I'll get y'all on the replay as well. Please let me know where y'all coming in from. But thank y'all very much once again for joining me. And it's really been a pleasure. It's been really great that I can share with y'all some of my vision for incorporating coloring into your relaxation regime, stress reduction, bonding, socializing, and all that stuff. And, I get it. I know and understand that we are all, and I mean all of us, living in stressful times and uncertain times, right? And it's really up for us to just not just keep existing, but to live, right? We have to keep living. We have to keep moving forward. And I actually invite you all to step back and take a deep breath and just evaluate what's important to you. I mean, to let go of those things that you can't control, okay? Do what you can do to improve yourself as well as to help other people. Because when we help each other, we're all together, we're all one anyhow. So thank you all again. I'm Dr. Dietrich. You can find me actually on all social media, Instagram, YouTube. I need to build my YouTube channel up, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, all at Dr. Dietrich G. That's DRDEITRICKG. I also have a Apple podcast called A Calm Mind is Receptive Mind. So please go and see that. I'm a podcaster too, y'all. My website is drdietrichg.com. And I think that's it, y'all. I'm Dr. Dietrich Gorman. I am your board certified family medicine physician. I'm a speaker, podcaster, best-selling author, blogger, colorer, and America's Relaxation Doctor. And I help individuals who are stressed at work learn to relax and refocus in order to have a more healthy, productive, and fulfilled life. And I'm very blessed and grateful that I can be here and then share my vision for y'all to be able to learn how to relax, okay? Just please be safe, everyone, and please look out for each other always. All right, see y'all later. Bye. Woo!